Yo, what's good? What's good? On your way in, please go ahead and go ahead and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. The Carolina Panthers must draft an impact player. I don't care about nothing else because when it comes to the Carolina Panthers and these last couple of seasons, our draft picks, they ain't really they ain't really turned into what we really needed. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait for some of y'all to come in and then we're gonna get into it. It's my first live now, so don't throw me all the way to the fire. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, the Carolina Panthers drafted Bryce Young overall, and you see how that turned out. We still asking if Bryce Young is our quarterback. We still asking if you know we gonna have a winning season. We shouldn't have to be asking the type of questions when it comes to the Carolina Panthers at this point right now. Yo, what's good, Antonio? How you doing, fam? It's my first live, man. So I appreciate you for stopping in, man. Go ahead and hit the like, show love, subscribe, comment. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Get the algorithm out there for me, man. But while we here tonight, man, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We drafted, Bryce Young. We gave up a lot to get him. And I just at this point, man, after seeing Bryce Young myself and knowing what we got to do. Oh yeah, of course, man. Of course, man. I appreciate it, Antonio. I want us to have a winning season. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Carolina, they got to do their job, man, because we coming to the game this year. It's gonna be some shit this year, man. Look, I know I'm going to the Bills game this year. I know that. So my thing is I don't want to see another year of bullshit. I don't want to pay my money and be coming out there, buying them drinks, whatever the case. I don't even give a fuck. The simple fact is, man, we don't need another losing season. We don't need another season of draft picks that's fucking being wasted because, we're not drafting the best player. We're not drafting, like again, the talent say impact players. Bryce Young is not no impact player. I don't give a damn who like it. It don't matter. This nigga was not an impact. He is not a factor. Ain't no team scheming for him. When we on the fucking field, they ain't gotta be like, oh, we gotta watch out for Bryce Young. No. Hey, come on, man. And y'all know better than that shit if you gonna tell me otherwise. But right now, most people they would say Carolina, we need to go with defense because of how our defense was. And yes, me personally, I think our defense it need help. It do, man. Edge rushers, linebacker. I mean, up and down the line, we can go on. But that start with Evero, man. Yeah, you if you got the personnel, you supposed to be able to get the best out of your players, whoever on your team. That's what Dave Canal is supposed to be doing with Bryce Young. And yeah, I'm gonna give him his little bit of credit. Like I always say, I'm gonna give him a half a flower. You know, yes, we did see some improvement with Bryce Young at the tail end of the season after being benched. So, yes, Evero, if you can get the best out of your players, then okay. But we can't stop the run. I mean, our defense on the field most of the time anyway. And at the end of the day, I just want us to really focus this year. Dave Canales, this your second year. You can go in there, do what you need to do. You see everything. Come on, man. Don't let this year be another year of less than 500. Don't let this year be another failure. Because if you don't do the right thing with this eighth pick, then you already know we're gonna hold you to the fire. And we coming. I'm telling you, man. Yes, we understand Bryce Young is at the end of the day, he trying. Shit, everybody trying. But when I draft you number one overall, I need you to do what I need you to do. So again, this whole ordeal about Bryce Young, he need time, or Bryce Young, he elite, whichever way you want to look at it. This year right here, this the year that we really need to see everything put out on display. I'll put it like that. Bryce Young, you need to do good. Dave Canales, hey man, your play calling, hey man, open that playbook up, man. Let's get it. Open that playbook up. Go ahead and I ain't lying, dog. Let Bryce Young show me, goddamn it. And y'all know, man, I'm a big advocate of fuck Bryce Young. Y'all know that. I don't give a fuck. But show me, goddamn. Yo, Red, what's up, man? Yo, of course, man. Yeah, man. We here, man. We here. Y'all know I got to get my little soliloquy. I got to go ahead and do my thing for X amount of time, man. Then shit, I'll let y'all come up, man. But I just want to get my take on going into next year, the draft. Now I don't know everything. Trust me. I'm one of them people that's got a lot to learn. But that's what I'm gonna use my platform for. I'm gonna use my platform for you know-it-alls. I want y'all to really be able to come and, you know, tell me from a different level, because I don't know everything about college. I don't know everything about NFL. I don't. But I'm learning. I'm learning. And see, this what my platform going. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different, man. But like I said, let me get into it, man. Let me get into it a little bit more. Now, the eighth pick, an impact player. An impact player is a player that's gonna make changes as soon as they get on the field. This player, they gonna have to account for him. Where is he at? They might have to double team him sometime. They might have to do everything they can to stop him sometime. This player is a player that you will have to make sure you know where he at. This player is a player that does not care about whoever on the other side of the field. This player is going to get a touchdown. This player don't care about you and don't care about me. This is the type of impact player I want with the eighth pick. This is the type of player that I know we need. Look at Bryce Young. Bryce Young was never a player that is going to tell you, fuck you, go get the ball, motherfucker. I don't think he talks like that. I don't think he walks like that. You need somebody that's a damn dog. And what, Dave and Dan, that's what y'all said last year. Y'all want dogs? Where's the dog at in Bryce Young? Let me throw this nigga some kibbles and bits and see if this motherfucker really can bark. Because right now I don't see it. There is no dog. There is none. Sorry. Try again, motherfucker. Ain't got time for this bullshit, man. Now, me personally, I'm looking at Tyler Warren. They say they want to help Bryce Young. Most people say he need help. He need weapons. He need something to get him over the top. Okay, well, Tyler Warren can do it. Penn State. We'll go over, really why I say get Tyler Warren, because he can help you. He run out the backfield, go down the field, and then he get yards at the catch. Tight end, we can run a 2 tight end set. That can be different. Again, he can run out of the backfield. This is a person that you're gonna have to account for. This is the person that don't mind lowering the shoulder. This is a person that can get you points. That means touchdowns. This nigga is north and south. We don't care about east and west right now. We talking north and south. That's what I look for when I'm looking for an impact player, a player that goes north. Give me the ball and I'm going to get the touchdown. I do not know Bryce Young to ever say, give me the ball, I'm going to get the touchdown consistently. That's the other thing. I need consistency. An impact player is a consistent player. This player shows up every weekend. Or if it's a Monday night, oh, he good. Oh, it's a Thursday night, he good. This player shows up consistently. And he is a consistent problem on the field. We talking top 10 talent, right? Yeah. I believe top 10 talent should be able to be a problem on the field. That means plug and play. That means day one starter. That means you ain't got to go back and ask no questions. Did I make the right choice? Yes, motherfucker, it was the first choice. If you got it highlighted and circled, then yes. Your top player, the top pick that you want, yes. Make sure. Because at the end of the day, it can be a failure. It can be a bust. It can be anything other than what you applied for. And we see that now with Bryce Young. So, yes, with the 8th pick, and yeah, we could go defense, And again, I'm not no savant. This is why I want my platform to, reach out to everybody so that way they can give their opinions on it, But when it comes to defense, Derek Brown coming back, we're going to need somebody else on the line. Shy Tuttle ain't really doing nothing. And, hey, man, whoever else up there, that's a damn shame that I don't even know the motherfuckers like that right now. Don't care enough about them because they're not doing nothing. We didn't have no Clowney, edge rusher. I forgot the other guy name. I don't even come on, man. We need people that stand out. We need people that is a problem, a disruption. You have to account for him. We can't, we can't just sit around and think that it's gonna be okay. No, he coming after the quarterback. He going to get you. That is an impact player on defense as well. You need this type of player. Every time he step on the field, he is going after the quarterback. I'm going to sack the quarterback. I'm going to find the quarterback, and I'm going to make sure he knows I'm here. It ain't no surprise. No. Yeah, we kicking in the front door, motherfuckers. Like, this is the type of impact player that I want. Players. Yeah, DJ Wanham. Yeah, Antonio. DJ Wanham. These are the type of players that I want. These are the type of players that will get you to where you need to be. You can win your division. You can win your conference. Hell, you can even take down the Chiefs. Look at Philly. Get impact players. Get players that can help your team. When we say wasted draft picks, we talking Jonathan Mingo. We talking Jamie Robinson type players. Players that we don't even care about no more. But we gave up Christian McCaffrey and DJ Moore. Players that could have possibly still been here making an impact. For players like Jonathan Brooks now, who is hurt. For players like Xavier Legette, who we hoping for, that was a number 1 pick. And if I am mistaken, we went up to grab Xavier Legette. Now, maybe he can come into his own. But as far as what I saw, We still got work to do. So yeah, and Chuba Hubbard had a good year, of course. But that's only really one player on the offense. And yeah, we still got Adam Thielen. But come on, man. Y'all know exactly like I know how much more time Adam Thielen got. So that means, yeah, our receivers, all of them need work. All of them young. Okay. So to get him one more weapon to add on to the collection that we already have, yes, I do understand. But at the tight end, in Tyler Warren. Imagine that with Jalen Coker and Xavier Legette. Tyler Warren, Sanders, 2 tight end set. I mean, it's all type of shit that Dave Canales could really put inside of the playbook, man, and really flourish and have this offense just running on a totally different cylinder. Now, I ain't really gonna talk about it like that with Bryce Young because I do understand, yes, he is our quarterback. But that don't mean don't have no competition for him neither. I've been seeing y'all run the mock drafts, man, and taking my man, I don't know, just taking the players, man, that the quarterbacks that's out there, but in later rounds, competition. Eventually, I'll be able to do some mock drafts myself. But like I said, drafting a quarterback to give him competition. Every position is a competition anyway. Every position it has the potential to next man up mentality. And your next man should be a man that's an impact player as well. For me. Why? Because that's a dog, in my opinion. So, yeah, you ain't going to have your way with everything. But at the end of the day, when you have a dog on your team, they going to get you sacks. When you have a dog on your team, they going to get you interceptions. When you have a dog on your team, they're going to get you disruptions. The quarterback probably going to throw it away. When you have a dog on your team, it's going to be hard to throw on your defense. When you have a dog on your team, your quarterback can get the ball down the field. When you have a dog on your team, the quarterback can get a quarterback sneak. When you have a dog on your team, the quarterback ain't scared to put shit on his shoulders and let's go. As many times as he's possibly need to. Why? Because he is the quarterback. We are here to win. The only way you can really win is by the quarterback getting you the points. That means either handoff or throwing. What we doing? Now, yeah, you throw trick plays in there. Okay, fine, but let's be real, man. The quarterback has the control. The quarterback is the captain. The quarterback is the leader. The quarterback is the one that calls the shots. Hell, he can switch the play at the line if he want to. He can tell you, goddamn, go over there and run me a curl before he get out of the huddle. He can pull you to the side before everybody else. Hey, look here, man. Hey, come back behind me. Time I snap the ball. Yeah, no, fuck what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? You already know what to do, man. You already know. See, but we already got something established in the back end. See, I don't know if y'all played football before, but I played football. I played receiver. I played cornerback. I played safety. So I know both sides of the ball. But like I said, it's been a while. But at the same time, I know both sides of the ball. But we all here to learn. So the number 8 pick has to be an impact player. Dave Canales, please, if you are listening, whenever you may come across this, for future references as well, make every pick, and I mean every pick, an impact player or best player available pick. There should be no questions when we draft a player as to whether or not that player will turn up, and make sure that player will be an impact player. I don't see how in the hell you tell me you draft players that you still have to question the year after you draft them. That should never come up. That means your organization has failed you and you have failed. Turn it around, my nigga. Stop being the person, man, that just, hey, look, David Tepper, fuck him. Look here, man, we here to win. If he don't like that, you have to tell him straight the fuck up. I got to go. Just go then, nigga. Because we here to win. Goddamn, we can't win with fucking Bryce Young like that, man. And you know that. Now, yeah, you might, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield. Bryce Young a totally different animal, man. You know the motherfucker can't see across the field like that. You know he can't launch the ball like that. Hell, he barely do a fucking quarterback sneak. So when we got to get him help, what you expect? Give me Tyler Warren, please. That's a weapon. Impact player. Plug and play. Day one. How you doing? I'll run you over. I'll get the extra yards. Let me get it. Again, north and south, not east and west. I want a north and south player. I want somebody that wants to get the goddamn touchdown. I want somebody that wants to win. I need people on my team that want to win now. Impact players. The number 8 pick is an impact player, and it has to be a top 10 player. Now, some of y'all might want to go defense. I don't know too much about none of that. Like I said, I'm gonna do another live on all of that. Trust me, I got plenty of content coming. But right now, the only thing I'm focused on is getting y'all to understand where I'm coming from with why we need an impact player. And why, when it comes to the draft, you need to draft somebody that's going to be there day one, plug and play. They're going to be a problem, and you're going to have to account for them. Because you cannot win your division. You cannot win conference. You can't win Super Bowls without having, impact players. Look at Philadelphia. Look at Kansas City. They got impact players. Y'all really think, Bryce Young, he held up with Kansas City. He held up with Philly. Yeah, that's nice. But we didn't win. We were still under 500, if I ain't mistaken. If I ain't mistaken, I think we had less than we had less than 7 wins. I think we had less than 6 wins. I think we had how much wins we had? Because when it come down to it, yeah, we had 5. That's right. Yeah, we had 5 wins. That's right. So when it come down to it, you can't win no division like that. 5 wins. You need to have double-digit wins. So again, like I said, man, for next year, man, going into what we got going on, Dave Canales, come on, man. Don't mess this draft up, man. Dan Morgan, last year you said you wanted some dogs. I believe Tyler Warren is a dog. Y'all, hey, Donna B, what's up? What's going on? Y'all know Tyler Warren is a dog. Let's get it, man. Don't sit around and wait for anything. If he there, get him. And don't do no trading back. Don't do unless you trade back and you can get a impact player again. But see, I can't trust y'all to do the right thing the first time, so I don't know, man. Rather just don't do nothing, but do what we came here to do. That means at 8, get the person you need, and let's keep on going. Don't trade up, don't trade back, don't do nothing else. Now, we don't know about, in the off season and all that other stuff, what they're going to do. It's still time. It's still early. But We ain't got time for that, man. We ain't got time for that, man. I just need Dave Canales to really be on his P's and Q's and really be telling David Tepper for real. Hey, look here, man. I see what the Panthers have been going through these last couple of years. Come on, man. You been with Tampa Bay. You know what you could do with Baker Mayfield. You had you had to put Bryce Young down, get him off of the bench. And you see what these last 3 games turned into, which everybody keep harping on the last 3 games, which I don't understand. If we want to put everything in totality, it was a failure. Let's be real about it. Go straight to the point. Bryce Young experiment is a failure right now. You can keep trying to put oil on it, you can keep trying to grease it, keep trying to change the, whatever. You want to coolant flush and all that shit, want to, just change the belts and all that. The motherfucker is the failure. It getting a little bit better. It can trot down the road a little bit. But come on, man. So you know what? I give Bryce Young, I give him week 1 myself. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, man. The nigga get week 1 with me too. Week 1 with me because at the end of the day, I don't care about what he did, all that other shit now. It really matters, but it shouldn't matter because they always said, well, we move on to the next season or week by week. We just keep stacking. Okay, well, I'll tell you what then. We done had 2 seasons of him going down. No winning season yet. So season 3, we need to have a winning season. Season 3, we need to draft an impact player so that way we can have a winning season. See, if y'all thinking that we need to get defense with the number 8 pick, then it's really not going. What is that going to do though? Because we need to make the offense better. We always need to make the offense better. Because that's how you get points. Your defense should not be scoring you points. That's not why they are there. They are there to make sure the other team don't score points. Your team should be able to score points. What the fuck are we here for then if you can't score points? So I understand that logic by, yes, we always need to build the offense. We always need to have competition. We always need to have the best player available. We always need to have an impact player. We always need to have everything. Because we are here to win. We are here to get as much points as possible. I come to get 100 points. I don't know about you, but my playbook is fucked up. Every play on there is going to get me a touchdown. I don't care about your playbook. I don't want to see your playbook. Don't talk to me about your playbook because you know what I'm saying. So that's my philosophy behind what it should look like. And your quarterback can't execute fucked up plays. We talking special plays. We talking trick plays. We talking sophisticated. Ooh, that look nice type plays. If this nigga can't do that shit in every fucking quarter consistently, then what are we doing? He need help, right? So you know what I'm saying? We already revamped the offensive line. That's getting better. Bryce Young, okay, again, I give him half a flower. So let's get him some more help then. So let's get him an offensive weapon with the 8th pick. And let's see. Because if it don't work this year, then we really gonna have to come to the table. And we got to have a conversation about what's gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, this ain't gonna work. If you cannot give us a winning season in season 3, then come on, man, we're gonna have to worry about going ahead and letting you go. Go ahead and get somewhere else. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of going to games and we lose. You see what I'm saying? Like I done did that 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row going to games and we lose. Nah. I think it's time for me to start going to games to where it's be winning. So again, like I said, this season coming up, we know we're going to the Bills. I really hope the guy understand, man, to get it together. Because I'm tired of that shit, man. I mean, and I really hope the the team can hear us. I really hope they really listening to us. Cause I'm about to start going in on their ass too. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because goddamn it, we spend our money, we spend our time, and we want quality on the field. We want product on the field. We don't want no bullshit, half-ass, goddamn anything on the field. And that's what we've been getting and seeing. Come on, man. Look, Dave Canales, I get it at this point, my man. That was your first year of head coaching. How you doing, dog? How was it? Hey, what we need to adjust? What we need to do right now to win? You know it when it look like anyway, nigga. Stop playing. Now you done had a whole year. Fucking team look like shit. Tell me, nigga, what like dog. Smoke one with me, real shit. Drink one with me. Tell me what the fuck we looking at. And this ain't no locker room shit, nigga. This barber talk shit, nigga. That locker room, you can't, the motherfuckers can't really say how they feel. But that damn barbershop, you can tell a motherfucker what's up. This shit ain't right. That nigga ain't it. I need somebody else. About time I can sit down and smoke one with y'all. I've been waiting to come all day in this motherfucker. Come line me up, Otis. Type shit. Why? Because that nigga tired of Bryce Young too. He just up there on that podium, keep smiling and shit with them, the ashy ass ankle maybe and all that other shit, But anyway, listen, fuck all that, man. Dave Canal, just do you right. Just listen, man. Do the right thing, man. Do the right thing, man. Go ahead and let the people know. Okay? It's all right, dog. It's all right. I'm telling you it's all right because we coming. And I want to look you in your eyes and tell you this shit my goddamn self. If by the time I get there and this nigga still on that bullshit, this nigga got to go. Ain't no need to be goddamn keep talking about, oh, we gonna put Bryce Young on the bench. Oh, we gonna see what else he got left. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to go ahead and get down the fucking road. I'm trying to go ahead and get my points. I'm trying to go home. I ain't came here to keep fucking playing with people. That's the problem. Get the points and go. Soon as you get there. Why? Because I can go home and smoke my herb and do my thing. I come here to beat your ass. I came here to get there and go. As soon as I get on the field, I want as many points as possible so that way I can go home and do my shit. Fuck it. Especially if I got a goddamn home game. So at the end of the day, impact players are really there to make sure you can do that. You can step on the field, get as many points as possible, and go home. Imagine, and listen now, imagine us, Carolina Panthers, impact quarterback, impact receiver, impact tight end. Just, a good line too, but impact quarterback, impact receiver, impact tight end. Something like Kansas City. Do you know we can have winning seasons like that? Do you know we can have success like that? We can go to the game and feel like we can beat somebody's ass and have shit to talk without having to feel like we're going to lose. When you have impact players, because you know you're going to win the game. When was the last time Carolina had a time to where we had back-to-back winning seasons and felt good about it and know that you're going to beat somebody's ass every time the season comes? You know you're going to end up in the playoffs. You know your team is all right. Why? Because I got this person. I got that person. They've been there for 5 years straight, just holding it down. Made a couple Super Bowls here and there. That's the type of shit we need. Big Bad was good, fam. Hey, man, if you're new here, subscribe. If you like the content, like. If you want to keep on keeping on, hey, man, just hang on, man. It's gonna get interesting, man. If y'all, I'm gonna open up this panel. I'm gonna figure it out in a little while how to open it up. But I just wanted to get this off my chest as to what an impact player is and what they can do. They should be able to do. Impact player for me because I played football before. I know that at the end of the day, this player gonna give it their all. This player don't mind. This player is gonna show up. This player is day one, plug and play. This player don't care about who on the other side. Hey, listen, y'all ever was on the field and got an interception before? Y'all, I mean, I don't know if y'all played football before, but that's one of the best feelings in the fucking world, getting the interception. And especially going down the field to get a pick six. If you can get the pick six, that's even better. But just getting the interception. You know what I'm saying? Like being on the field and getting the interception, man, at the end of the day, Big Bad, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's one of the best feelings in the world. Why? Because all eyes are on you at that point. When you intercept that ball, everybody looking at you. It's my time now. It's my time to shine now. Just that one split second can change your life. That one split second, especially seeing that's why being a defensive player, man, is I love defense. Now offense is good, but I love defense though, man, because defense, man, it just first of all, we're here to hit. Rashad Allah, man, what's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Hey, shout out to the chat too, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in, showing love, man. This is my first time. I feel like it's going pretty good, man. I'm enjoying it so far, man. I can just get it off my chest, man, about the topic, man, and not have to worry about shit. Why? Because I ain't got to worry about nobody really, telling me right or wrong just yet. Now I'm gonna open it up, you know what I'm saying, for anybody that want to show up. But right now, man, I'm just getting it off my chest. And I want an impact player with the 8th pick. I want Dave Canales to really understand what I'm saying right now. I think Dave Canales played football himself. I think Dave Canales know what it's like to, be on a winning team. Dave Canales know that at the end of the day, we need to win. Now, my next thing is, when will he really make that call? I hope he do it tonight. I want him to do it right now. Tell David Tepper, hey man, we're gonna get this player. We're gonna go ahead and help Bryce Young. Gonna go ahead and look. And again, I know some of y'all might have different players that y'all want to advocate for with the 8th pick. But again, like I said, my main thing is to get points. As soon as I show up on the field, I want points. I want as many points. I want to get the points. That way it's hard for you to come back. If I can go ahead and get my points as soon as I show up on the field, that means, number one, you use your weapons. I think that's, use your weapons. So yes, you do need premier wide receivers. You do need premier wide receivers because your receivers are going to help your quarterback. Your receivers are going to make sure that, the ball ain't dropped. They're going to make sure that when they catch it, they try to get extra points. They try to get extra yards. They try to go ahead and get what they can. They're not going to catch the ball and then lay down. They're not going to catch the ball and hope that that it's going to be all right. No, they're going to catch the ball and get yards after catch. Also, your running back should be a bowling ball. Your running back should be somebody that don't care neither. That's why I say impact players. And look, man, if you got a head coach that got a mindset that says, I want 100 points every time we come to these games, how we gonna do it? That coach right there wants to win. I didn't come here to ask you no questions about do you think we gonna get enough? No, we have to get enough. We have to win. There is no other way. Y'all ever heard the story about the guy that they went somewhere and burned the boats? They had no way to get back home. We have no way to get back home. That's the mentality. When we step on the field, we have no way to get back home. We have to win. We got to conquer. We got to go. I need as much points as possible right now. Use your weapons so that way, yeah, your defense ain't got to stay on the field all day. That's a damn shame if your defense got to be on the field for a long time. It shouldn't be that way. Why? Because your defense are not there to score points. Why do you have offense? To score points. Why do you have weapons? Because they know how to get the points quickly. That's why you have an impact player in a quarterback. You have an impact player in a receiver. You have an impact player in a running back. And yes, maybe you have an impact player on your line somewhere. But if you have impact players are going to get you touchdowns. They are going to get you wins. They are going to get you to the playoffs. You cannot get there with people that just come off the streets, that went laying on the ground yesterday. And you took them to the hotel and gave them a bath, gave them a shave, put a couple of dollars in their pocket, let them go eat, and say, come to work tomorrow. Come put the helmet and shoulder pads on. Make sure you do a couple push-ups before you show up and drink some water. It's gonna be a long day. You might get hurt, but we're gonna be all right. Choppy 71, what's up, man? But again, I'm just telling y'all my thoughts on why we need impact players. And with the 8th pick, we need an impact player. And again, like I said, I know, the know-it-alls, they're going to say, you need to draft this person, you need to draft that person. Cool, we can get there. We'll get there. But I just want to get it off my chest as to why, at the end of the day, we need an impact player with the 8th overall pick. And I believe it should be Tyler Warren. Because if you know Tyler Warren, you've seen his highlights, you know he is an impact player. So, one other thing too, when we think about Carolina and we think about all the drafts that we had, we can't really say there was a draft recently that we hit on the picks and they was, more successful than not. We can't really say that we had a draft lately that, we feel comfortable about, we happy with. Like, it's not that, man. It's not that, man. And this year here, man, it's just time to be different. It's time to really get the best players available. Get the players that is going to help your team, help your organization. That's what an impact player is as well. A person that helps your organization. A person that comes in the door and they can be day one starter and plug and play and do what you need to do. Tyler Warren does that. The guy can catch. He can run. He don't mind getting extra yards. Now, when you have a player that can do that, alongside of the other players that's already there, when you add players that can do that, you have to account for them now. We need to have players that you need to account for. Ain't nobody accounting for Xavier Legette like that. Now, yeah, Jalen Coker might be trying to move up the ladder a little bit. But we don't really, and Adam Thielen, come on, man. The nigga, he old, man. He up there in age, man. He getting there. Adam Thielen, look, man, if you want to give him 2-3 more years, okay, cool, whatever. But he ain't no Jalen Coker, young and can get down the field quickly. Come on, man. We need young legs, right? Okay. If you get Bryce Young that weapon, he young legs, but he like a bowling ball too. That's what I'm saying. Like, and again, that goes back to your running back. Your running back should be a bowling ball as well. He can be a bowling ball for you out of the backfield. You need 4th and 1. You need 3 and 2. Get a bowling ball. He can do it. Put him right there, and then shit, let Chuba Hubbard run behind him. Pull a guard or something like that. Get somebody like Aquanu. That's one of his strengths, right? He's supposed to be a fucking machine when it comes to running, right? Let's do it. We need points. And yes, I do understand that, lately they said, oh, well, the last 3 games, he been hanging in there with them. Hanging in there with them ain't doing a damn thing when you got to depend on your kicker to get fucking wins. We should not be depending on the kicker to get wins. We need to get the points. 6 points. Field goal. PAT. You need to get touchdowns. Touchdowns wins the games, really. And some people go back and forth about referees and all that. Okay, cool, but listen though, if you come in there and you dominate and you win on scene, you don't have to worry about referees. You don't have to worry about the game being skewed. You don't have to worry about whether or not you had enough points or not, or what happened, because you came in there and you got your points. That rests on the quarterback mostly as well, because the quarterback is the one that is in control of the ball and how it gets down the field. Again, you can pass it, you can, hand it off, whatever. But the quarterback is in control of that. Now, we drafted Bryce Young number 1 overall for many reasons. And those reasons I have not seen much of lately in these last 2 years that we had him. I've seen a bench, and I've seen low touchdowns. I've seen low pass yards. But then they're gonna complain about the last 3, games and this, that, and the third, and his QBR got better and all this other shit. Don't waste no more draft capital. Don't waste no more draft picks. Do not move up. Don't move back. Listen, man, let's just have a regular fucking draft. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a regular damn draft? Why we can't have a draft where we just draft the best players? Ain't got a problem next year. We had the draft, the draft did good. Players still there, still healthy. Shit. Player impact players. That team good. 2 years in a row, we done did a good draft. Impact players. They ain't goddamn medical ridden. Like, come on, man. What is it going to take for Carolina to really get it together? We like, as a fan base, yes, we go back and forth. We argue about dumb shit because this is dumb shit. But it ain't our fault, though. It's the regime, upper management. They got to do better. They got to change up. They got to get it right. Because they making us look bad as fucking Panther fans when they make dumbass decisions. They making us look bad when they pick fucked up players. Look, man, Xavier Legette, come on. Jonathan Brooks, come on. And the rest of them, come on, man. They ain't even nothing to really talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about on the team, man. Ain't nothing to talk about on the Carolina Panthers. Nothing. Ain't nobody be worried about like that. Ain't nobody you scared of. The damn defense ain't don't give a damn about none of that. They gonna sit there and look at you like, Carolina who? The Panthers? Oh, we ain't worried about that, man. Shit, yeah, man. Shit, I already got my herb roll up by the time I get home. I ain't worried about that. That's easy work right there. Yeah, that's the way they look at us. We got 5 wins. What the hell you gonna do with 5 wins? Well, some people tell you that's improvement though. Some people tell you that's good though. Nah, Improvement means you got an impact player every single time you go to the draft and your team has gotten better. That's improvement. You got players that's been there improving, and your team record shows it. Quantum, what's good, man? What's good, Quantum? Much love, man. Of course, of course. Hey, look, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Subscribe, like, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel good, show love in this cash app. Hey, I've been here for 50 minutes. I'm about to go ahead and see if I can open this panel up and we can talk. Cause I done been running my mouth, man. Hey, and at least I was able to get this off, man. So I'm gonna see how I can get this link to y'all and go from there. But in the meantime, an impact player, man. Again, an impact player is a player that comes in and they can be a disruption. Hit invite. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. All right, Quantum, and what else? Because I hit that invite and it copied. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to. All right. All right. 1 second, Quantum. This But you need an impact player. You need a player that comes in with the 8th pick. I say Tyler Warren comes in. He can come out the backfield. He can be a bowling ball for you. He can go down the field. He don't mind putting the shoulder down, getting the extra yards. He don't mind all of that shit, man. He don't mind. Now I'm putting it in the chat. 1 second, Quantum. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm putting this link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can go ahead and open this panel up, man. We can go ahead and get the conversation going. Go ahead and get the shit started, man. I know we're gonna go left. I ain't worried about it at all. I know y'all got y'all own opinion about this shit. And I love it because y'all know more than me when it comes to certain shit. A lot of shit. So let me see, man. If just put that link in the chat, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that shit. I think I gotta put it this way. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. I'm working on this shit. Cause I'm just here to be another outlet for y'all, man. I'm here to be another way, man. Another outlet for us to have these conversations about Carolina, for us to get it off our chest, for us to, to really be fans and to really keep the content alive, man. Keep it going, man. Because with the 8th pick, I do not want Carolina to do nothing else. All right, 1 second, Quantum. All right, 1 second. All right, let's see if that worked, Quantum. Yeah, let's see if that worked right there, Quantum. All right, cool. All right. Well, yeah, man, hit the link, man. Y'all pull up, man. Shit. We here, man. I just wanted to go ahead and see how this first live was. Oh, yeah. Sure enough. Quantum.
Yo.
Quantum.
What up, for?
What's good, fam?
What's good, baby boy? Congratulations, man.
Oh yeah, of course, man. I appreciate it, man. We here, man.
Hey, I'm excited for your new channel, man. I'm excited for
Yeah,
what you're about to get into, brother. So I wanted to
yeah,
pop in
man.
for a quick minute and say what's up. I was listening to your introduction. Hey man, you
Yeah.
laid the wood like always, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. I just gotta be different, man. I know everybody got their own way, man. So I just got my way to put it down, man. And I just, I'm really a straight
Yeah.
to the point type of person, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. I
man.
can dig it, brother. I
Yeah,
can dig
yeah, man. So Quantum, man, I know you didn't say this shit a many a day, man, but let me
it.
ask you, man, when it comes to the draft and offense and defense, what do you feel like they should do with the number 8 pick, man?
Okay, so let me just answer it this way. I've actually been asked that question. I talked, of course, about it on PPP's channel, on Unc's channel. We've kind of laid it out a little bit.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, man. We got in order for Bryce to take the next step, because I keep telling people, right? They're looking at, and there are some of us, of course, that want to compare him to the other quarterbacks of a higher stature, right?
yeah,
They want to compare him to some of those higher level quarterbacks. Why isn't Bryce accumulating certainly yardage like the top level the top 10 or the top 15? Why is Bryce not doing that? And I'm going to be honest and frank with you. The only way that that's going to happen is you're going to have to give him dominant players, man, because we're basically playing with players. Some of them are really good. Of course, you got Adam Thielen, he's a mainstay. And after him, it's really just a cast of unproven guys on the receiver side as of now because it's just so new.
right,
Uh, we just have Coker, who was a rookie last season. Think about it. Leggett and Coker was just two rookies
right,
last season. Aside from Adam Thielen, what else did you have? You had Jatavion Sanders, who was also a rookie.
right.
I mean, you had David Moore, who caught some pretty good passes, I thought, but he's not dominant. I mean, he runs good routes, but he's not
And
dominant.
here you go trying to add another rookie. I'm
Hey, I was
telling
waiting
you.
on PVD to come up in here.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah,
you.
matter of fact, yeah, because I know PvP, yeah, man.
Yeah, what up,
Listen,
fourth?
man,
He
what's good,
be looming in
PvP,
the
man?
background,
Hey,
boy.
yeah, no, let them. Hey, this why we here,
Hey,
man. This why we here,
yeah,
man.
man.
Let the
The
partners a little
PvP,
bit more, man.
I I support that
Yeah.
brother's vision and his ideology 1,000,000% because he's never hardly wrong in my opinion. I just believe that we got to give Bryce a dominant force, man. And I don't think that dominant guy is available in the free agency. And if he is, we won't be able to get him. I
No,
don't think we will. So it's like, what do you do? I want Bryce to have a top 10 season. And I don't care if it's Ted, if it's going to be a defensive player, right? It's going to give him time to stay on the field. I'll take it if the top defensive player is there at 8. That's better than the top offensive player. I'll take the better defensive player all day if he is
okay,
better.
yeah,
But if he is not the top defensive player and we kind of like scurrying through the pile looking for somebody in a second round talent or something like that, or if he's not a top 5, a top 10 player, then if we're picking at 8, I don't believe we should get a top 10 defensive player if a top 5 offensive player is there first. You get
I
what I'm saying?
understand. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're going to take if a Ted is there, that's a top guy. You got to take him. Now, let's say for instance, let's say Ted is gone, and let's say TW is gone, and let's say you have some good guys, but they're not top 10. Let's say they top 25, top 50. But then you got the top 10 or top 15 defensive players, then you got to take the top defensive player. That's
No, 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 sir. No, sir.
you don't believe in that, brother?
No, sir. No, sir. See. Here's the thing about it, and this is what I want everybody to realize. And shout out to Fourth, man, for this amazing podcast, man. It's going to do nothing but grow. You're going to hear hot numbers. You're going to be monetized very, very soon, too, my dude. So congratulations to you,
man. I
man.
appreciate it, PPP. Much
Yes,
love,
sir.
man.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, I adamantly disagree with my brother, the BWO, um, Bryce World Order. Yeah, I totally disagree because to say that you want to get a top 5, first and foremost, we're not even picking in the top 5.
I know.
That's first and foremost. So you already are negating yourself out of the talent that you say you want. Secondarily, I don't believe in the top whatever rankings that people put out. Um, to me, it holds no merit in the NFL as it relates to, first round picks. Like once we start going a little bit, down the draft board, then yeah, I can see what you're talking about. But anybody that's going to be drafted between 1 and 30, 32, I think is a decent player. Now, when it comes down to what Bryce needs, I the one thing we got to realize is football is a complementary game,
Right.
and you know the defense is supposed to complement the offense. Last year, that didn't happen in the late round or the late weeks. From week 8 to week 18, that didn't happen. It wasn't complimentary at all. And I think in order to help Bryce, you have to have the other side stock and loaded. Because if you can get Bryce Young in short fields, what he has with the addition of, maybe a player that we grab, don't have to be first round, could be third or fourth or even free agency. Bryce Young is able to go ahead and do what he got to do. We saw it this past year. I
I
mean,
agree.
yeah. So I don't feel like a Tyler Warren is the pick. I don't feel like a Ted McMillan is the pick. I'm cool with anything defensive wise, whether it's Mike Green, whether it's what's the dude named Kenneth? Um, what's the dude's name?
What school?
Um, whether it's Walter
Nolan.
Nolan or yeah, whether it's a linebacker, just
I,
whatever we need to do to make this defensive line right, we need to do it, and we
I
need
got
to
one.
do it fast.
I got one angle to throw at you, brother, to kind of clarify further my point.
Okay.
Now you were saying if it's possible to get I may be negating myself if I say a top 5 pick. The only way that can actually happen is if someone passes on a guy that's rated top 5 and he slides, right? Let's say he's the 4th guy, but let's say another team just doesn't need that guy and they go with somebody else, or let's say your top 5 guys slide to the top 10 and we pick at 8. So we'll have a shot at whoever that is if they slide. Now, there's obviously a reason if they slide, but I'm with you. I understand. I'm with you 1,000,000%, brother. You literally can go either way in this thing where we're picking at, because of the talent is so plentiful, so bountiful. At 8, you have pretty much your pick of the litter to the greater degree. If the best defensive player is there, I believe in giving Bryce more opportunities and shorter fields. I really want that. So you think Mike Green would be the best player in the draft to take at 8, brother, if he's there? Or who would you take at 8? If the best player in your imagination, in your world, was available at 8, who would that player be in the defense? And who would you take?
If I had my pick,
yes. And that person was there.
What's the dude's name? The defensive tackle. Hold on,
I'm about to
because
say,
I had a lot of.
I know you know this now. Shit, I know y'all boy been running the mock drafts, man.
Oh, he know
hey.
it. He definitely know it. He definitely know it. Trust
who
me.
He want. He know who he
knows.
want.
He knows who he wants. He just look at it a second, but he'll tell you. Because hey, you know what? You hear me, brother?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Okay, good. Because you know what? While he's looking, I'm probably not going to disagree with whatever pick he picks, because I'm sure they're going to be a top level player. Now, the only thing about it is, go ahead, PPP. You found it?
Yeah, either Mason Graham or Kenneth Grant.
I can't argue with you on those picks. Hey,
or even Mike Green. I'm cool with all 3 of those.
I can't argue with you on Mike Green either. And see, I can't lose either way. That's just the way I feel about it.
Yeah, but they impact players though. That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah, that's my point. We we need a dominant force on either side of the ball. I'd like it to be offense, so give Bryce another guy to throw the ball to. But if it's defense that we so blissfully need, I'll take the defensive guy. If he's the best guy, if he's dominant and he's changing that side of the ball, and he's forcing 3 and outs, and he's terrorizing quarterbacks and ripping the ball out their arm and smacking his arm down when no tuck rule, all of that. If we can get a defensive guy that can, spell Bryce a couple of extra downs, a couple extra series, I'll take that guy too.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's imperative for us to. I mean, we listen. We can grab something in free agency, and plus, we haven't even explored like the option of having Dan Chisena, inside of the actual plays. Like Dan Chisena only had 2 catches this season, but he's a really, really good
he
I guess you could say
was
tight end or wide receiver or whatever you want to call him. But he's really good. Yeah.
Bryce missed him on that one play that would have spelled the game a little earlier had he caught that fourth. And that dude runs good routes too.
He does. He runs good routes. So I'm not for trying to expound on the offense when this defense is, I mean, it's a cliff. Our offense is like at least 70% good.
You got to
and our defense is like a freaking cliff, bro. Like it just falls off.
I cannot argue with you about that. Go ahead,
of course we get that. We get that PPP. Now let's say we with the number 8 pick, we draft an impact player on defense. Now will Evero get the best out of him? That's the other question.
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about this now. Anything that we're going to be doing on the defense is going to be to reinforce that 3-4. So my assumption is we get a big 340, nose tackle.
Okay.
You got Ashawn Robinson, you got Derek Brown, you got what's the dude's name that we drafted last year? What's his name?
Have we drafted last year for the linebacker?
Yeah, no. Defensive line.
Defensive line?
Yeah.
Defensive line?
Yeah. Yeah, we sent one. We sent a linebacker to Seattle, but we also I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, he was shit then if we can't remember who he is.
No. I mean, he was injured. He was injured this season. So he didn't really play too much, but DJ Johnson is pretty good in the run game. It's just marrying these pieces together.
DJ Johnson, who you talking about, right? Or Barno?
Oh, well, Barno's back as well. But all these players are coming back, and it's just about marrying everything together to make this 3-4 defense, which is a gap scheme heavy, defense as it is. Like that nose tackle gotta cover up both A gaps.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
And if you have a 310-pound nose tackle, he's not doing that. He got to be 340, right. 330, 340, take up both A gaps. And I mean, if we're doing a traditional 3-4, you got your nose, your 2 defensive tackles or your 2 defensive ends or whatever. Like they got to be able to not get pushed around because they're covering up the B, and in some cases, the C, which is a 3 tech or even a 5. So they have to be able to do that, and then you want to have your defensive ends. I mean, or your edge rushers that are decent edge rushers. So for me, man, it's like we need to go in this and really get some plays. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this: would you take a Jack Sawyer if he was there at 8?
I would.
I would too. I love Jack Sawyer. Look, man.
So it's a lot going on.
I know. You got a loaded magazine right now, and the only way you can miss at 5 yards is you got to be a complete fool and an idiot and can't shoot. I don't see how you mess this up. How can you mess up the 8th pick? Look at all the projected quote unquote talent, and then you got to look at the teams that are before us that are picking what they're looking for.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this, Quantum. How can you mess that up? Did they mess up moving up by getting to Xavier Legette?
Well, I wouldn't say they messed up. I don't think so. And the reason why I still believe in Xavier Legette, because I just think he's a rookie and rookies going to have their thing. And he had the wrist thing. I just believe that he's one of those guys. He's going to be a late blossomer, just like Bryce. I think he's going to be like a T.O. type of guy, and that's going to be great in the beginning. Going to take him a year or so to figure it out. Because I'm going to tell you why. He runs great routes. Have you seen his route running?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing for a receiver to learn how to do is run good routes.
Yeah, and see, fourth. I just did a live show about this yesterday where I said I was wrong. I was wrong in what I said about Xavier Legette. When I went back and I looked at Bryce Young's all his highlight catches, the person who was catching all of his passes, the majority of them was Xavier Legette on Bryce Young's highlight reel. So
that's right. That's what I said. I heard you PPP say that. I heard your commentary on that, and I agree with you.
Okay, but at least
I patted your back.
Yeah, at least you see that.
Yeah. Think about it though, for PPP. Legette was actually open a lot.
Yeah,
he just didn't catch it. He just didn't catch most of them. Is what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was like no one near him on most of those passes that he dropped, and the ones that you think he would have dropped, the contested ones, he caught those.
Yeah,
like the one in the end zone.
The one in the end zone. The one against Atlanta that would have kept the drive going on third down with Andy Dalton. That one.
Yeah.
Well, you know, but here's the thing about it. Year 2 with Legette, I think it's gonna be crazy. And if people are going crazy over, like, I'm not going crazy over why would I go crazy over a tight end that can block in the A gap? How many plays have we done like with that type of concept?
None.
Exactly. We don't run that. We barely run jet sweeps. You know, we had a little trick play that we did inside of Atlanta. You know, but for the most part, we are a straight north-south, type team, man.
Well, and that's what we need to be. But PPP, we ain't winning no damn games north and south neither.
Yeah.
Hey, Fourth, you know what? The reason why I said I like Tyler Warren, and I'll give you my little synopsis on what I see in the guy. Very hard to bring down, fight for tough yardage, bigger than everybody on the defense side of the ball.
Yeah, man.
Who are you going to use to stop that guy? My thing is, if you chose him, if you took him with the 8th pick, I wouldn't be mad because I know top of the second round, you're going to grab somebody else that's really good in defense. And I know we're going to probably find a good defensive player there. But I'm just saying, if they took Tyler Warren, who in the NFC South is going to stop that dude on the defensive side of the ball? Who? Tell me. If Bryce is throwing that big old sucker the ball and he's hurdling people and he's smashing through 2 or 3 defenders on the defensive side, you got little safeties, you got little Jesse Bates.
Yeah, man.
Come
on, man.
Who's stopping that freaking dude, man?
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm after as many points as possible. I want a bowling ball. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
a bowling ball.
Look.
He ain't no bowling ball for.
Bryce is gonna get off because that dude's a threat to catch. And guess what? You see now, Bryce is starting to show his ability to scramble a little bit and pick up some much needed yards. He can do it.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. We need that, man.
No, we don't. Hey, I'm gonna be one way or the other. Hey, let me tell you, Fourth. I'm the Grim Reaper of Tyler Warren coming to Carolina.
Man. Hey, you know what? You the same person that I understand.
What'd you say, Fourth?
You're the same person that's advocating for Bryce Young, so I understand. But it don't make sense that you wouldn't want him to have a weapon, though. You advocate for Bryce Young, but you don't want him to
You got Unc in the chat. What up, Unc?
I want him to have a weapon. I do, but not at the expense of us, relinquishing talent on the defense. I don't think that's smart to do.
Well, let me ask you this, PPP. Hey, you got Unc in the chat too, for what's up, Unc?
Oh, what's up, Unc? How you doing, man?
Unc in the chat.
Hey, come on, pull up, man. You know what time it is. Yeah, let me drop the link again. Y'all do your thing.
Let me ask you something, PPP. Now, here's a collective question.
Yeah.
All right. If, let's say, for instance, in a perfect world, right? Let's say they took Tyler Warren with the 8th pick, and you might not like it that much, right?
I'm gonna be pissed. I might even cuss. I might even cuss that night.
You already did earlier, PPP.
Hey.
Fourth, I might cuss on that night.
Hey, I told you somebody gonna clip that PPP. Somebody gonna clip that.
We waiting on it.
Hey, what do you think about this? What defensive players? What's our second round pick number? What are we? We would pick
58.
30, 58. Okay, 58. That's the back of the second round, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What defensive players do you think would still be there that you would deem worthy of the 8th pick or somewhere in the top 15? Do you think a top 15 guy may be available in the top?
I'm pretty sure. One will be.
Okay,
but and I know where you're going at because you're slick. You're real slick.
I love it, man. You get into this type of shit over here, man. I'm not like that, so y'all can teach me, man. Tell me.
He know where I'm going with it. He know where I'm going with it.
I know exactly where he's going. I know exactly where he's going at with it. But I'm gonna make a detour before he even get to his punchline, and I'm gonna say this: I don't want to share. The first 4 picks of this draft need to be defense. First 4.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I really like that a lot too. And like I said, I'm not going to argue with that concept because, hey, if we got the top 4 guys, or let's say if we got 2 of the top 4 guys in our first 4 picks, because we probably could, if we went defense, I'm not going to be angry with that at all because I know that we got ran over in defense last year. We got thrashed on the in the running game. And I'm not going to hate on that. But what I was saying was the reason I asked you that, as you probably already have guessed, my dear brother, is if we take a high pick on a Tyler Warren and we still picking at 58, I'm trying to find what everyone else may or may not do. And there's just no way to know that. But based on the pure collective of talent that's going to be available at that slot going forward after 2, it's great talent still there, I think. That's just what I believe, but I don't know everything.
No, I got you, but I'm see.
But I understand you though.
Yeah, I think everybody is I'm gonna use a word that everybody loved a couple years ago. I think everybody's enamored with Tyler Warren highlight reel and how he's played in some of these games, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it too. But my like for a player should not supersede my needs for the team.
PPP.
Let me ask you something else.
Yeah, man. Come on, PPP. Damn, dog. Okay. Defense. How is the defense going to help us win, PPP?
Easy. Defense wins championships. We just saw it with the Super Bowl.
Okay, but you had to get points, right?
Say what?
You had to get points to win too, right?
You had to get points to win.
Yeah, we don't want just field goal wins though, man. Come on, ain't you tired of that shit too? You tired of field goal wins?
When's the last time Bryce Young has played a game where he has not thrown a touchdown?
Oh, it's been a long time. It's been a while.
So that the last time that has happened was week 18 of last year. That Bryce Young has not put up at least one touchdown in a game.
Okay.
I got a question for you then, PPP. Check this out.
Yeah.
Let me spin it this way.
Yeah.
If you're Dan Morgan, and let's say at 8, you're kidnapped and held at gunpoint, and someone says,
dang.
Yeah, let's say it's a crazed fan that says, no, you picking an offensive player with the 8, and you're gonna do it. You're gonna call the war room and you're gonna pick it right now.
Yes,
Who are you taking? And they tell you better get it right. Who you picking?
Mike Green.
No. It's got to be an offensive player.
Oh, offensive player.
Yeah, got to be an offensive player.
It has to be an offensive player.
Or they put you away. One of the 2.
Ted.
What if Ted's not there? Let's say Ted's gone.
What if Ted's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you go all around the goddamn pussy PPP shit, man.
Hey, Four, I'm trying to get him to put 2 fingers in there, 2 or 3.
I gotta leave me a spell, shit, man. God damn.
Go ahead and put 2 or 3 in there, PPP.
Ibuka.
You take Ibuka before you take Warren?
Yeah, I'll
Really?
take Ibuka. I'll take
Okay, let me
Ibuka.
tell you why I wouldn't do that, because I believe Legette's going to develop. That's why I wouldn't do that.
Man,
I believe Legette's going to develop.
Man, he got to.
He's going to be better this year. I'm telling y'all. The dude has the physical the traits. All he has to do is work that jugs machine, get him some good offseason work after you get that surgery, catch passes from a plethora of other quarterbacks in the league to get his hands right, understand how velocity in these balls are going to come. And I think he's going to pan out. I do.
I see what you did there, Quantum.
Yeah, I actually believe, I'm gonna be honest with you, that there's a complimentary tight end in this draft already. So yeah.
But he's in the 4th round or the 5th round, right?
You on a project, goddamn tight end. You talking about he ain't no plug and play. He ain't no day one. He ain't no organization changer.
Fourth, where you get a chance. Fourth, we get a chance. Look up Harold Fanning.
I knew he was gonna say. I knew it, man.
That sounds like somebody we don't need. That sounds like somebody.
Oh, he's good. No, he's good. Fourth, he's good.
Oh yeah,
he's really good. Yeah. Yes, sir. He's really good. He's fast.
Check out Harold.
And athletic.
And he's a brother. And he's a brother.
And he got great hands too.
Wait, hold on, PPP. Now, why you got to why that got to be that way, man?
I'm just putting the paint where it wasn't said. That's all.
He pulled a card on you. He pulled a card on you.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was the palm of my hand just now. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was the palm.
Nah, hey, I'm telling you, you'll like Harold Fanning. I mean, listen, if you guys are going crazy over Ted McMillan, I'm telling you, you're gonna like Harold Fanning, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Fanning's good. Fanning's good.
You said he a tight end?
Yes, sir.
Tight end.
Yeah, okay. Harold Fanning. Check him out, man.
Okay.
There's a couple more too. You can look up Terrence Ferguson.
He's good. He's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Jake Brenningstool.
Now, why you saying all this? You tell me you want the 8th pick to be a defensive player.
Oh, because you said okay. What was your question again?
I said you said you wanted a defensive player for the 8th pick, right? That you wholeheartedly on that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm not budging. If the first player that we draft ain't a defensive player, I'll be on Mint Street getting arrested.
No.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get into that war room.
Hey, and before they do, David, when the cops put that when Charlotte Sponder slapped them silver bracelets on you, David Tepper gonna come down and throw a drink in your face right before.
Drink in my face. It's gonna be a cold, wet rum.
Right. No, it's gonna be a glass of that Panther poison. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Go leave him a bottle when he go down there for his thing this weekend.
He takes on that poison for his ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I don't believe that it makes. Listen, the one thing I've realized is this, man. If you chase the wants, your needs are gonna go unfulfilled.
That's an interesting point, bro. That's an interesting point. Well, let me say this, PPP. Mm-hmm. I look at a Tyler Warren. I really had to watch a lot of his tape to kind of get a feel for what I think he could add to our offense that would spell Bryce. And he, to me, is the biggest, scariest looking target out there in terms of an offensive player that we could snag with that pick if he's there. Now, I'm only saying that because, you throw a guy like that in front of Bryce Young with his ability to move around and create space and find guys like that. He's still gonna have Sanders. Obviously, we're gonna probably lose the dirt bike stiller, the dirt bike runner. He's gonna probably be gone.
Oh yeah.
But if you got a 6'6" guy, I'm looking at more so the fear he's going to strike in DBs, man, across our division. I'm looking at that first. because I don't see anyone going up over the middle trying to hit that dude unless you're crazy. I don't see anybody.
I do. I see it because
you see a couple linebackers trying to get him.
Oh yeah, they did the Sam Laporta.
Right.
Someone who I think is way more stockier than Tyler Warren, and they lumped him up.
Well, Tyler Warren, you realize he's 6'6", 260, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say,
boy.
Fucking
hold tight. Let me see what's
tight end. Shit.
That's a big boy, man. That's
what I keep saying. He a fucking bowling ball in the open, dog.
Hey, I know, right? PPP. Here's your favorite word. He's a hog molly on the offensive side.
Yeah, type shit, dog. Like, man, his hand span, dog. Like, he gonna catch everything. He ain't dropping no fucking ball.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's
big, man.
He's easily a 10 catch guy. Easily.
Fuck yeah,
okay,
man.
What's his size and height again?
He's 6'6", 260, I think.
Yeah, Tyler Warren.
That's a big boy. That's a lot of cattle.
6'6", 261.
That's an ox, man. That's an ogre.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, PPP. Go ahead, Fourth. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Because again, like I said, man, he is an impact
player.
He's
6'6", 260. Sam Laporta was 6'3", 245.
I mean, that's still a big dude.
That ain't too far off.
Nah,
that's too far off.
Too far off.
That's only. Hey, my brother, let me tell you, Sam Laporta coming out of Iowa was that dude.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay,
I remember. Let me ask you, if you could do us a favor, brother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you could do fourth and I mean, it's gonna take you a second to do this, if you don't mind, because I want to kind of I want to lay this out, because this is how we're going to really come to terms if you will accept it or not. Can you pull up the defensive backfield of every team in the NFC South? Just the guys that start. Yeah, if you could pull up the Falcons DBs, if you can pull up the Saints DBs, and if you could pull up the Bucks starting DBs, just the two corners and the safeties, because I want to see. I'm not really worried about the linebackers, because but I just want to know who those guys are and what their measurements are. Okay, and if you really see those guys stopping this dude.
Okay, Quantum. Okay, yeah, that's a hell of a question. But hold on, let me do it again, man. Now you said who? Now, what's the first one you wanted me to see?
Just pull the Saints. You can go to Saints, Falcons, or Bucks. Just the starting defensive backfield for those three teams, because I want to see who matches up with this freaking Tyler Warren. Who can match up with him? That's what I want to know. Because
they ain't really got to match up with him, to be honest with you. All they got to do is. All they got to do is target his ribs.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do. Because,
and that 6'6" gonna come down to about 6'1".
Yeah, it will. But check it out. If that big dude is running across the field and you're 6'2", 210, if he's my size, 6'2", 210, right? And you got a guy coming across the middle that's 6 inches taller than me, 60, I'll give 50 more pounds than me, and he's moving. Like, do I really want to try to? I mean, I could, but it's a business decision. Do I want to play the rest of the game or not?
It's a business decision.
I mean, because he ain't gonna stop playing the rest of the game. Go ahead.
Nah, he's not.
Come on, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so for the Saints, we got the Alontae Taylor, Will Harris, Tyrann Mathieu, and Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Not big enough. Sorry. Next team.
Okay. I know what to do now. I got you. Give me a second. Y'all keep on going. Give me a second.
But you know what, Quantum? Here's the thing about it.
Yeah.
You can say that, but who really matches up on every team with a DK Metcalf?
Now that's a good question. Not really anybody can match him size for size, blow for blow.
Right.
But you see what he does to people too. He dominates.
Yeah, I mean he might dominate players on the field, but here's the thing about it though. If I shut down, like say for instance, I get so the difference between 6'6" and like 6'4" or 6'2" really isn't that much. It really isn't that much.
Not height wise, no.
Height wise, yeah.
Yeah, it's more about the intangibles at that point. That's what you're looking for.
Exactly. So if I have a real handsy, DB, cornerback or safety that can get his hands up there, like how we had what's his name? What's the guy's name back in the 2015 season?
Josh Norman? Not Josh Norman.
Well, Josh Norman is one, but who the safety? What's his name? Kurt Coleman.
Kurt Coleman. Yeah, he put his hands
Yeah,
on.
Yeah. What was Kurt Coleman's size?
He's about 6 foot, 220. No. I would say about 205, 206. Yeah, he wasn't actually wasn't even 6 foot. He probably was 5'11. I don't know.
He wasn't match for match, pound for pound, and height for height. So
no.
I get your point. I get your point on matching up and who can match him or whatever his size, but it's really gonna come down to who has the better eyes and who has the better fundamentals.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So for me, Tyler Warren is just another nigga that's coming to the league. And he gotta. I'm serious. And he got to figure out his way, because if not, if he think he gonna do what he did in college, running those screens and stuff like that size and going up into the 8 gap, man, shoot.
Man, PPP, come on, man. Listen, man. Damn, dog. Okay, all right, because we done heard all this shit tonight.
Hey, Force about to ban me. He about to ban me
on this inaugural show.
This inaugural live. He about to ban me.
I love it, man. Because we need that back and forth, man. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man, and really,
man,
get out there. Go around, man.
You got it, brother.
Successful, goddamn. I was able to do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you, man. Hey, PPP, I got another angle for you. Angle for you guys.
It is goddamn, man. We need Tyler Warren.
Hey, I'm fighting for it, man. Only because I support Bryce so much. I want him to have a freaking ogre. Because we got good guys. We really do. But God, man, look at this. What do you think opposing defensive coordinators will have to do to game plan for that dude? Not just the people on the field, but how do you see them scheming him out of games? Like, how do you account for him so that he won't basically
scheming who?
Tyler Warren? How do you scheme him out of a game so he can't?
Well, that's easy. That's easy. You get physical with him. You gotta be very. It's just like Brock Bowers.
What did he do the same thing?
Well, remember in that game that we played them, Brock Bowers ain't have that many catches. And
he's Chargers, right?
No, Brock Bowers plays for the Raiders.
The Raiders, I'm sorry, Raiders. Damn, I said the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. What's his stats?
Hold on, let me see.
See, I'm just trying to figure out the next guy that's that size, that was a tight end, that was dominant like that had a great career in the NFL. Like, who was he?
Shit. Hey, Quantum,
I don't remember any.
You still need those defensive backs, Quantum?
Yes, I do.
All right, so for the Falcons, we got AJ Terrell, Mike Hughes, Justin Simmons, and Jesse Bates, which we are, and for Tampa Bay, we got Jamil Dean, Zion McCollum, Anton Winfield, and Tyke Smith.
Now, just to let y'all know, Brock Bowers is 6'3", 240 something. But now I know Quantum want to bring up, whether or not these DBs can handle, whatever Tyler Warren. My brother, do you not? Now remember now, Mike Evans is in this division.
Yeah.
Mike Evans and Tyler Warren ain't too far from one another.
Well, good point. I'm glad you said that. Watch this. Look at Mike Evans is a skinny dude. He ain't running nobody over. He just run past you and run great routes, and he got good hands. That's really what he do. He ain't really that big of a physical guy, because Jay used to put the thing on him. So watch this now.
Yeah, now that's what's up. Okay, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning.
Now,
getting it.
Now check this out. Mike Evans, what, 6'4", about 220? I mean, he's a tall guy, but he ain't ever been known as a big, strong. I think DK Metcalf is a stronger receiver than he is. He's more dominant as far as like being able to hassle you at the point of contact or knock you off of a play or something and battle you for a contested catch. I think he's much more deadly. But here's what I was going to say. Now, you got a good point. You see how that size of a guy was able to run the rampant over our defense and our defensive backfield? Imagine what Tyler Warren would do to their defense. Think about that. A guy that size with that kind of hands.
But okay, so boom. That leads me to this point right here. Now you're using him as a north-south guy instead of what you guys, have been deeming him as this prolific weapon. He'll just be a regular tight end.
Yeah,
going out there.
Bowling ball, a tight end that's gonna get you first downs, a tight end that's gonna get you touchdowns, a tight end that put his shoulder down, a tight end that's
You don't know that. You listen. You won't know that until we start playing week 1 through week 4. What that dude is gonna give you.
PPP
That's a good point. That's true.
260. You mean to tell me a man that and tight end? Come on, PPP. If we wouldn't be talking about getting him at the number 8 if he wasn't really that type of tight end.
Fourth, let me tell you, we've seen it too many times. The expectations of college doesn't translate to what we see on the field in the NFL.
Why are you still advocating for Bryce Young?
You say what now?
Why are you still advocating for Bryce Young if you just told me college expectations? Because that was college expectations for what we got Bryce Young for.
Very easy to answer that question.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. You gonna finish? Go ahead.
Okay.
Bad.
Oh no, you good. Very easy to answer that question to you, Fourth. And I've said this multiple times. When you look at teams that have brought in rookie quarterbacks, and I use these two. I use C.J. Stroud, and I also use the Washington Commanders, or if I was on the Commodores, and those teams have two things in common that the Carolina Panthers do not have in common and have not done with their rookie quarterback, which is laid a foundation that actually fostered, good quarterback play. And what I mean by that is this. When you look at what the Texans did when they drafted C.J. Stroud, they catered the offense around him. Okay, they did the same thing for Jaden Daniels over there with Dan Quinn. There was no coaches fired. The playbook wasn't changed, or the offensive scheme or concept wasn't changed 3 times prior to the start of the season. I believe you that much, and you see the fruits of that. So, if anybody has that type of turmoil going on around them, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to, to perform. So I take year 1 of Bryce Young, not on Bryce. Now the first 2 games of this year for Bryce Young, I'll put that on Bryce because what a better offensive line on, what Canellis has done and what Dave Morgan has drafted, we knew it was significantly better. We can just look at the tape from the Saints game and say, well, dang, when they brought all-out pressure, the only thing that got through was the unblocked man. So I give Bryce Young week 1, week 2. After that brother started playing.
Yeah, he did.
So
I got a question. For you, brother. Another angle for you.
Okay.
You're familiar with Tony Gonzalez, right?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Would you say he had a prolific career?
I believe it was pretty prolific. I believe it was pretty on point.
Yeah, it was. I would say 6 first-team All-Pros, 14 Pro Bowls, gold jacket wearing 2019. Got the gold jacket. Guess what? Watch this.
What's up?
6'5", 247. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Guess what draft pick he was at? 1997 draft.
What was it?
First round, pick 13.
Okay.
He was hard to stop. He was.
Yeah, damn machine on the field, man.
He was a machine. Now imagine. Now, if we would have had Tony Gonzalez on the Carolina Panthers, would you say Bryce's career would look a million times better if he had Tony Gonzalez catching passes? Would you say?
Well, I think that Jake Delhomme would probably have a better season, a better career if he had him. I'm not gonna go past Cam and then go to Bryce for Tony Gonzalez. I ain't gonna do
No, no,
that
no, no,
because
no.
they
No. I'm just saying Tony Gonzalez because he's the closest thing to that what we're talking about right now as far as measurables that had a
no,
prolific NFL career.
no,
Who?
sir, no,
Who
sir.
else is? Yeah.
Well, size wise, he's more closer to
So
Harold
no,
Fanning than he's more closer to Harold Fanning than he is Tyler Warren. You said 6'4".
no,
Uh,
6'5", 6'5".
oh, okay, six. Oh, okay, I thought you said 6'4". Okay,
No,
well,
6'5",
two.
247. The weight wasn't quite
Well,
there,
shoot,
but that's
yeah.
only
I mean,
13
that's right
pounds.
there. That's right there where he's at. Where Harold Fanning's at. You know,
Well,
minus two
he's fitting the hair.
inches. The only time inches really matter is in the bedroom. You know, it don't really matter. It don't really matter on the football field. I'm just saying.
No. He's closer to Tyler Warren than he is Harold Fanning. He's 6'5", 247. That's only 13 pounds away from
Yeah, I
being
mean
260
the
and
height
1 inch.
wise, but
It's way too much difference, but
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying is
mean,
he's the closest thing to a prolific guy that size as far as a tight end that I can recall. Now that may be somebody else I'm not thinking about, but that's the guy had accolades out of the wazoo. He had 15,000 career passing yards,
okay,
receiving yards. So
yeah,
I'm saying that's a dominant guy for the era of
right.
football he played. He played how many seasons? I don't know.
He played like almost, I
13,
think, like
17
13 or
seasons.
so. Yeah, it was a lot
17
of
seasons.
seasons.
So
But
I'm saying, go
mhm.
ahead, brother. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
No, I got you. But like I said, 2 inches only matters in the bedroom with Shorty. It does not matter. It does not matter on the football field because your wingspan. Listen, Jesse Bates has years of training, of muscle memory, of understanding offenses. That regardless to his size, his knowledge of the game would equate to the size that Tyler Warren presents if we did draft him. I don't believe personally that it's too much of a. I don't believe that it's too much of a of a weapon in my opinion to say, well, boom, if we get Tyler Warren, like we're just this prolific all world type of team. Seriously doubt that. I
Well,
seriously doubt he moves the needle that much. I honestly think that Tyler Warren, in my opinion, would retrograde himself being to just being a north south type of tight end that catches well, and you can get that outside of the first round.
with that ideology, then here's the issue that I got. The problem
yeah.
I have with that is simple. If Tyler Warren is not going to be that guy to elevate us
Mm-hmm.
past a Jesse Bates or someone with his accolades and experience and so forth, like you so eloquently put it, okay, look at it this way then. Who would on our team be good enough to elevate us past the likes of a Jesse Bates that could be dominant? If we don't select a Tyler Warren with the 8th and we go to, let's say, round 3 or 4, like we did last year with Jatavion, and grab another guy, if he's there, to be dominant on the
Yeah,
offensive side. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. At this moment, I think it comes down to more so concept,
Uh-huh.
the concept of the play, not necessarily the player. Which I know we want to go ahead and we want
Okay.
to get that guy now. I believe that guy is maybe a little bit, maybe a year or two out from now that we can kind of look at. I don't think we make that. I honestly don't feel like we need
You don't think he's in
to.
this draft?
I'm
No, I wouldn't say that, man. Like the guy, almost like a Steve Smithish or Musa Muhammad,
Mhm.
type of player or D like that. That's not what Tyler Warren is or will be, in my opinion. You know,
Yeah, it's kind
if
of yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
but
mean,
It's hard for me to
if we're
say
you
what
looking,
know,
he'll be.
on that PPP. What
Mhm.
if he get to the NFL and become just a rock star? A fucking anybody should have had him.
That's the
well,
problem, man.
well, I mean, it's hard to say because I mean, we all thought Xavier Leggett Pool Coon, eating,
On the hill bread.
yeah. We thought he was going to come in and be that. And you see, it's taken 2 years now for us to hopefully see what he could be. But that is the gamble. That's the gamble you take. Look, we took a gamble on old boy, Jonathan Mingo. You see how that worked out.
Lord, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we have to. Especially considering the fact that we don't draft real good wide receivers in the first place. I mean, I would be heartbroken if we got Tyler Warren and he's no more better than, and I'm just exaggerating, because he's going to be better than this, but he's no more better than the Ian Thomas, and I'm just exaggerating.
Hey, well, he gonna have a bigger motorbike. That's why he's gonna be better.
Right.
Man, no.
But the possibility presents itself. I mean, what if he does come in and he doesn't operate right? See, the one thing that Jatavian Sanders has on a Tyler Warren is he has time in the system.
Yeah, so far. Correct.
Yes.
But
Yes, sir.
Had to run a 2 tight end set.
Yeah, I mean, I love a 2 tight end set. I love a 2 tight end set.
Not to say that you got to stay in them, all the time, but just to be able to open the playbook up just a little bit more, man, so we can see just a little bit more of Bryce Young, because I really have not seen too much, man. He can't really. Oh, he come on, man. I mean,
if you're gonna sit up here on your wonderful podcast on your inaugural day and say that you haven't seen much of Bryce Young do that, sir.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something, PPP. Let me tell you something. He started doing a little bit better, okay? But I ain't seen nothing that makes me say, "Oh, Bryce Young is my quarterback." He don't make me say he my quarterback. He don't make me feel proud to put my damn jersey on and go sit down and watch a damn game and watch him do the shit he do, and sitting there every weekend hoping that we gonna win when we supposed to know we gonna win. I want a quarterback that I know I'm gonna win. With that motherfucker, I gotta hope I'm gonna win. He ain't it, PPP, and you need to understand that at some point. Goddamn.
I think he is though.
For him. I
think he is it.
But you won't advocate for Tyler Warren to help this motherfucker be the goddamn quarterback that I want him to be. He not the quarterback.
Why should I?
Because PPP, he ain't it right now. It don't matter. It don't really matter. He ain't it right now. Yeah, he doing a little bit better, but come on, man.
My brother. Let me ask you
a lot better, Forth.
My brother. Hey, Forth. Let me ask you a question, Forth.
How many games have we won in the last 2 seasons?
I actually have a better question for you. Okay. How many games this season, since Bryce Young has came back, has Bryce Young caused us to lose?
Mm-hmm. Or how many games were we in contention to win when Bryce Young upped this ante? That's a good question too.
That's a good question. Yeah, not many. He ain't really lost.
Hold on. Wait a second. But my brother,
you got a game manager. That's what you're telling me.
My brother, according to the game manager, definition by Cam Newton, you know who's the greatest game manager of them all?
Game manager, PPP.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is not no game manager.
Excuse me, sir. According to the person,
Tom Brady know how to win a game right now. If he had he can do it.
Excuse me, sir. The person who came up with the game manager and game changer titles was Cam Newton last season. And by his own mouth, he said that Tom Brady is a game manager, elite game manager, to quote him correctly. The best game manager.
Don't get me wrong. I love Cam Newton. I got his jersey in my closet. But what did he do his last season with Carolina?
Well, let's put it in context so we can make it funky. Cam Newton gets signed on a Thursday.
Okay.
He suits up. He plays on Sunday in Arizona. He scores 2 touchdowns, 1 running, 1 passing. He's named the starter behind us, and there were speculations or Well, I ain't gonna say speculations. There was a whole debate whether or not he was starting or Sam Darnold was starting. But a week later, he's the starter playing at home against Washington and puts up 3 touchdowns off the couch.
Okay,
And then
now
after that they lose a game, and then they go on a bye week. Then they fired his offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. you, you-
and
you see what
listen,
I'm saying?
but you see Joe Brady doing good right now. You know, with Bill and all that. You
Right.
know,
Shout out to Matt Rule for being the idiot again, right?
and you see Sam Darnold was doing good with the Vikings. You see where they went to.
Yeah, shout out to David Tepper for being an idiot, right?
Newton. See Cam
Yeah.
Newton. Cam Newton. You know, I love him, but he ain't in. Why? Why? You know what I'm saying? PVP. Look, man. Again,
Why what?
I listen. Let me go back to my initial. Cam Newton yeah, he can say what he want, but he
hmm
ain't nobody right now. He ain't helping us do shit.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you there. He ain't helping us do nothing. But what I will say is this: if we're
So
gonna
him,
go by the,
so him
huh?
talking about a game manager ain't helping me right now at all.
Well, I mean, have you ever heard game manager or game changer before he brought it up?
No, PPP, I didn't. No.
So that's what I'm saying. If we're
So
going by Cam Newton,
I did.
oh yes, sir.
I
No, I
don't
did.
want.
I've heard it before. Go ahead.
Well, if we're going by Cam Newton's, logic on it, he deems game manager as someone who has supporting pieces, right? And you use your star players, you know what I mean, to go ahead and go down the field and make things happen, almost like what we saw Jalen Hurts do.
So PPP, you know Carolina Panthers quite well. I'm pretty sure you've been to a game or two. I think we PPP. Now tell me again, Bryce Young. Do Bryce Young have weapons?
I believe that Bryce Young has developing pieces for real. And I can name them off to you. Adam Thielen is a surefire weapon. I knew Adam Thielen was going to be the guy here in Carolina as far as the X factor for us year
Yeah,
one when we got him.
I agree. I
Um,
think the same thing.
Yeah.
yeah, man. You know, now that we've gotten rid of DJ Chark and Hayden Hurst or whatever, I like Coker. Coker is very very good, especially when they run that dagger concept. Um,
Yeah, boy.
he doesn't mind. He's a physical presence. He's big body. He's box out. Leggett definitely is someone that's going to come along. And I'm not gonna lie, I seen some deep passes from Bryce Young this season against Denver and stuff like that that I had to go back and remember. He he can catch the 50-50 balls. So I so
Okay.
I
Just
gotta give him that.
okay.
We also have um a couple other guys like JT Sanders, someone that's coming into his own, had a beautiful catch, against the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals that I can like see in my mind right now. And then, I want to believe that this year was a let's see what we have type of year.
Right.
Let's see what Canellis can
Right.
show us.
I agree.
And then this year, oh, we going balls to the wall. And if she ain't ready, oh well.
Yeah, but
Hey,
listen, I
PvP.
know, man, because again, Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, Brent Tillis, Dave Tepper. Hey, listen, man, all the boys need to go have dinner one day, man, and just really put it on the table. What is it going to take for us to have a winning season? What do we need to do right now? Why?
Yeah,
Because we as Panther fans are tired of losing. We are tired of going to games and leaving early. We are tired of the same old shit.
I
So
got you.
yeah, so when you say when you tell me that Bryce Young, yeah, he does have the help, potentially right now has the help. But at the end of the day, it ain't never too much help, right? A man can never have too much tools, right?
Okay. I hear you. I hear you on that. But just like I said earlier, when I go after only my wants, I neglect my needs. And if you want to be truly honest about it, when I take care of my needs are taken care of, and I can get my wants after I have my needs taken care of.
So Tyler Warren
Same.
is
You know what, PvP? I think I agree with what you're saying. The only issue I have with that is I don't think that we're neglecting needs by taking a guy with dominant presence first and then filling the rest of the conference with needs. Because I mean, what if we go the rest of the picks we have on just all defense and maybe one other offensive piece, a tackle or something? But those
Okay.
two spots, since you're
We're
going to
doing
take
ourselves a disservice.
yeah, I see what you mean. You think we're shooting out, we're working backwards is what you would call that. Backwards in so many words, if you would say that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think we're
I,
working backwards, man.
I feel you, but I'm just saying, man, the only reason I'm saying go offense if it's there is if you have a dominant guy. I don't really care who the dominant player is. We just need a dominant presence to flip the field or to give Bryce a better option. That's all I'm looking for, man.
Okay. How about
If the
this?
guy's an ogre.
Okay. Let me ask you this question then. Since you guys are so committed to this, I'm about to ask you a question.
Now, before you go in, we say we need an impact dominant day one
Dominant guy.
plug and play.
Yeah. Dominant guy.
We look for.
That's what we want.
Dominant guy. Okay.
It would be
So,
nice to get Tyler Moore because we feel he is a dominant player. But
okay.
now, what you gonna tell us? Please proceed.
Yes, sir, I will. Now, what I want to say to you guys is this. Did you guys enjoy the past 2 years of us not being able to stop the run and us not being able to stop the pass?
PPP.
Absolutely not.
But coaching. When at what point is April
Sir,
gonna make
fourth, sir,
is on coaching? When is your
sir,
coach?
can you answer the question, sir?
No, I am not happy with what the hell I saw.
Would you like okay, let me ask you both a question. Would you like to continue seeing what you've seen?
Nah, PPP, nah.
Absolutely not.
Keep on
Absolutely
losing.
not.
But
Okay. Were you guys slightly impressed in any way, shape, or form with what the office gave you this past season?
Yeah.
Okay, now okay.
I know we're going with this. I know
you see come on, PPP.
I know we're going with this. Yeah, PPP. I was.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you're going to do.
Oh my God.
Shit.
You must have saw something. You must have saw something.
So my position is this. If you feel that you cannot live to see your defense play the way that it's played another year, but you feel okay with your offense playing the way that it's played, why on God's green earth would you want to use your top pick on something that looks already decent and neglect something that looks horrible?
I got an answer for that.
I got an answer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
You want it for? You go ahead, Fourth. You got it, brother. I'll come in behind you. Go right ahead.
I got you, PPP. Let me tell you something, man. Again, when I was doing my opening soliloquy, which I feel like I did half-assed.
You did good, brother. You did well, brother. Don't believe that.
Yeah, we in this bitch. I'm just saying, guys, I want to get 100 points on the board.
Okay.
Now, I know that my playbook will be fucked up. I want players that's going to be impact in day one. I know Tyler Warren can be an impact player because
how do you know that, sir?
PPP. Yes, we see the highlights. Yes, everybody ain't watched them, but let me tell you something. When you 6'6", 260 and you see what you see, it's just like everybody else was hypothetical about Bryce Young, man. Oh, he gonna be good. He gonna be good. But why can't we do that with Tyler Warren? He'll be good. Get him.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, before you fire off PvP, because I know I got you. He's loading his rifle. He's loading his rifle up for. Watch
want
this.
a defensive player too, but I want to win, man. I want to win.
Hey, before look at it this way to further illustrate what PPP was going with this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at. Okay, how about this? Look at the games that we were in all season. The ones that we could have won, the ones that we should have won. And I'm not talking about just the 3. I'm talking about let's look at some of those games where we lost. I would even go back to that Denver game. You go back to that one. A nice handful of. I say about 5 of those games. I think we were kind of competitive, and of course, in 3 of them, we definitely were competitive. I'm going to say this: you have one more piece to add to your chessboard in games that were decided by less than a touchdown, because we had a few like that. I think you give him another weapon, and I think you give him a dominant weapon, a weapon that cannot be contested when you throw the ball his direction, unless you're going to commit a personal foul or some kind of, holding penalty or something like that, because you're going to have to hold that guy. You're going to have to, pass interfere him in order to stop him. You're not going to get too many PBs on him because he's going to jump higher than you and he's going to have a bigger wingspan than you. So
right.
I'm seeing that if you have a guy like that in games that are close, I saw a couple of passes in the back of the end zone that Bryce couldn't just quite complete because, I don't know, the coverage was either that good or the receiver wasn't good enough to get to the pass. I don't know. But if you throw a guy like that in the mix, you increase Bryce's output on the offensive side of the board in the red zone. Think about that. He's a red zone threat. You give a guy like that, you give Bryce another red zone threat that's more sure-handed with his big body, box you out against the back pylon or something like that. I mean, think about that, man. That's if you interfere with him, that's an instant 1st and goal on the half of 1 yard line. If you were at a 4th and 11, now you got another first down to start all over again, and you got that big body Benz running back the end zone.
Yeah, man. Come on,
so,
man.
I'm just looking at it that way, though, PPP. So you kind of got to say, hey, if you got a guy that's that large and he's a hulking dude. He's a big freaking animal.
Okay, well. Let me go ahead and in this sparring match, with me and Quantum here.
It's 12 o'clock, man. Hey, we going on 2 hours. Yeah, I love y'all.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and end this thing because I think my brother Quantum is living in a fantasy world right now, which I don't understand why. But
Quantum doing exactly what he's supposed to do, and that's getting TW over here to Carolina. That's exactly.
That's the dream I want to be in, PPP. That's the dream I want to be in right there.
Advocating for that.
No, they're not mine.
Your knees in front of your wants and all
only the bottom one is mine. Oh yeah, I don't know who Clippers those are. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I know, right?
Quantum, PPP don't want to win. That's all that is, Quantum. He don't want
to win.
He don't want to win.
He about to get another $20 tip. That's what it sounds like.
Ma'am. Come on. Oh, hold on, y'all. Yeah, I got 67%. You go ahead. I got 67%. You go ahead. You can charge your phone up. You good. He about to get a
$50 tip now. That's what's gonna happen.
Everybody getting a tip. No, but yeah, but what I was saying was this, man. I'm not even gonna go through scenarios with you.
No, PPP, we can do that on another live, man. That's listen. We got plenty of content, man. Because see, I like the fact that you go back and forth with us about Tyler Warren and you want defense, man. Like that, the draft is gonna be very interesting because everybody wants something different.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no regrets in saying this, but you two brothers are wrong. I'm gonna just say it outright. Y'all wrong. You're wrong. If you want Tyler Warren, then you don't understand the very, very strong needs of the Carolina David Bartholomew Tepper Panthers. Okay.
You gotta advocate
for. Hold up. Now, I said PvP. If the best defensive player is on the board, you take him. If he's better than Tyler Warren, take him.
Yeah, we want impact players.
I want a dominant guy on either side of the ball, whoever he is.
You know what, Quantum? You just don't know football. I had to turn on my owl just now. You don't know football. When all else fails, just say you don't know football.
I don't know football. When all else fails, just play that card.
Yeah. You know that, right? You know that, right? You know that, right?
Hey, let's end this on Quantum don't know football, so that way he can go do his research and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Quantum, you have some better information on why.
Next time I come up.
Yeah.
Did he just say he has better information?
Yeah, have better information for PvP as to why we need at number 8 offensive players, so that way he can come on the board. Because drafting a defensive player with number 8, man, it's gonna be good. But if Tyler Warren there, man, we should go ahead and get him, man. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live with that, man. Y'all want to say any last words before we go?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, thank you for having me on, man. I'm grateful, man, that you got your channel going. You know, I expect big things, man, from your channel, man. And the one thing I got to say before I go is, you guys are actually wrong. PPP actually was the one that was right in my assessment. When you look at Mike Green, he possesses all the intangibles that you need in a defense to go far, and that will in turn help Bryce Young out to be that guy that fourth can go and watch consistently each and every Sunday. That's all I got.
PvP, I appreciate that.
Well,
you got anything, bro?
Yeah. PvP. Like I said, brother, I never I don't ever disagree with PvP. Because our interest is so aligned on pretty much everything. And I think we're just wanting the best for the team in so many different ways, and so many ways to skin a cat. But Fourth, I appreciate you, man, for allowing us to come up, man, and bless your inaugural channel with some of this content. Hopefully we'll be able to add some value for you, brother. Good things are on the way for you.
Of course, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all help me feel comfortable. I think I can do this every day. And shit, man, we got plenty more shit to do, man. But hey, PvP, this 8th pick debate, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. Because we do not need to fuck this up, man. And I hope I hope Dan Morgan, Brant Tillis, Dave Tepper, I hope y'all listening, man. Please don't fuck this up, because we are tired of bad draft picks. We are tired of having players that don't turn out. We are tired of losing. Please, when it comes to the war room, when y'all doing y'all sit down, when y'all smoking y'all herb and drinking y'all alcohol, please remember what the fuck I'm about to say. The 8th pick of the 2025 draft for Carolina Panthers need to be an impact player, and they need to be able to start day one with no problems, no medical, no goddamn baby mama drama, no fucking none of that shit. This nigga need to be able to produce at a high level. If they going top 10 first round. Usually when you want first round talent, you want somebody that's going to be there, that's going to beat ass every time they step on the field. Usually when you go top 10, you want somebody that's going to show up and not have a medical issue as soon as they step on the field. When you go top 10, you want that player to be an organizational changer, or organizational talent, or organizational person that say, God damn, boy, back in the day, that motherfucker did wonders for our team. That's the type of player that we need with the 8th pick. Please don't fuck this up. And I'm going to go ahead and leave out with that, man. Hey, we got more to do. I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, brother. Appreciate you guys, man. You have a good evening. All right, PvP.
Yes, sir.
All right, we good, brothers.
Yeah.